All right, ladies and gents. Want to talk real quick about this Nancy Guthrie's case. A lot of stuff ain't adding up. And let me bring to attention one thing. If this was what they're saying it was, a hostage situation, a ransom situation, do you think we would be seeing the communication between the kidnappers and the family communicating in public, sending messages? That's fishy, folks. This would be something, any hostage situation or ransom situation. It's very hush hush. But yet, here we are seeing all this stuff on social media and on the news. Something ain't right here. Someone's using that lady, or someone did something bad to her, and this is a diversion away from it. You know, untrackable. How do we find terrorists in holes underneath mountains, but the government says they can't track an IP number, or the IP number comes used? It's not the people. It's their IP number, but they're not involved. Well, that's the internet system. Yeah, people can use your IP number or whatever. Yeah, another thing though, there's no there. Someone said something about AI. Could AI be in the system and they're pumping? Yeah. Could it be real? It could be real, but it's not what we think it is. The whole Bitcoin thing, the whole thing, all that is a diversion away from something else that happened that they don't want people to know. It could have been just they're leading. She's gone, and they're leading, or they don't have her, whatever, and it's all an act or whatever. It very well possible, because I question why the family is being shown on social media communicating with the hostage holders or kidnappers, whatever you want to call them, and it's being broadcast across the whole world. That would be something, and not leaving any communication of how to contact them, how are they getting these messages? It's being sent to the news channels and stuff. Yeah, we've seen that. Zodiac playing with people's minds, playing with the news channels' minds. You know, Bitcoin involved. You're gonna kidnap somebody for Bitcoin, something you can't put your hands on. It has no worth other than internet. And you're going to do it all for Bitcoin and everything. That Bitcoin is trackable and will lead right to, you this ain't right. Let's take a look at JLR. He's out there in the hot sun. Hopefully, somebody got him some uh, sun blocker 15 or whatever it is, or he gets cooked like a turkey. Let's check it out. In your neck of the woods, JLR. He's out there. Nothing going on. Nothing going on. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Folks, I posted JLR's channel in chat. Go check him out. He's sitting around just out in the sun. Hopefully, he's working on his tan. Not much going on. A lot of crazy stuff. But what do I think? I don't know. I think we're seeing they're making it appear, or the police are being led on some goose chase, or making it look like something other than what it really is, or whatever. You know, someone within their own group, family, whatever. It's just, you know cameras all around, and cameras on the house, cameras on the neighbor's house, cameras. It's a rich neighborhood. it just seems too crazy to me how it all blew up. Now people are saying, could it be these people? Could it be the government? And well, it could be. Now what do we do? And there ain't nothing we could do. I mean, it's just proven how crazy this world is. Gluttons, greed. They got to have it all. They got to have it all. Nuts. Humanity. Oh, that this is just horrible. On the Lord's day, I forgive them, Father. Forgive me and everything. Forgive why it's your day. All glory goes to God. Amen. But something's fishy up here. Something's fishy up here. It's like the Zodiac case, where they, for years and years, talked with the Zodiac killer through letters, newspapers, news channels. It's just, but yet we have no idea who he is. That's what we're seeing here, right? We found Bin Laden in a hole, you know, with the greatest technology there is that he had jammers and hot phones and all kinds of stuff Bin Laden had. We find him, and you can't find, but that's the internet system with IP numbers, whatever. You know, everything is, it's right there in the open for the bad guy, and to make it look like you, but it really ain't. And that's probably the problem they're also looking at here too. Is these hijackers might have used other people's IP numbers or whatever to cover their tracks. Something just seems fishy. Like like she's going to be perfectly fine. They all know it, but there's going to be a great transfer of Bitcoin, and after that, everything will go back to no. Yeah, okay, all right. Excuse me. Yeah, that sounds good because the deadline's passed. Her medication she hasn't taken. She'd be gone if she didn't have her heart stuff But yeah, here we are. So very interesting. Either the police know something we don't, and then you have Trump getting on here, talking about it on the jet. Uh, he knows what's going on, and he'll have some answers soon. They'll have some answers soon, and very crazy, very shocking, and sad situation. Well, what's he know that we don't know? Who knows? What do we know? Nothing. Broken cameras, blood droplings, which we don't know are hers or not. Photos of her all bruised up, heart monitors, uh, Apple phone watches, whatever that were. This all this stuff that it had to be somebody very close or somebody that's been watching everything, and who watches everything? Big Brother, the government. Well, it's a grab for Bitcoin money or whatever. Well, sad but true. We're just all pawns in a game. JLR's out there though on the job, and he's walking through the desert, and there's cacti, and cactus all over, and he's out there just he's loving it and everything. Be careful, JLR. There's a goddamn rattlesnake out there bite you. Tarantula jump right up on you, eat you right from. Tarantulas, they suck their victims dry. That's crazy. But that's what you'll be, is just wrapped up in a cocoon, Mr. JLR. Stay out of them cactus. Unbelievable. But what's going on? Who knows? I know this much. All glory to God for this beautiful day. And it's a little bit warmer out today. All glory goes to Him. Amen. But something very fishy, folks. I would think if this was something really serious and really, you know, would they be showing the family making videos to, we will pay the money? Are they saying we will pay the money or you will pay? You know, who they? I don't know. I can't hear it good enough if they're saying we will pay the money or the price. We will pay the price, or if they're saying we know what's going on and you will pay the price. I don't know what these people are. We don't know. Very fishy though that it's all over the place, and this is an ongoing negotiation. Everywhere we're negotiating, for the whole world to see. I mean, it ain't making sense. You're telling me the only way you got to communicate with this guy is put out a video? Now that was something you could have did and kept private. That you're trying to negotiate that she's still alive. Now it's all over the world. They're negotiating through videos. Well, we haven't seen anything like this since Zodiac, where this was all put out there for the whole world to see, and they were communicating back and forth with him and decoding everything. And what's similar to the Zodiac case than this? It was crypted. Everything was coded in the Zodiac Killer. And what's going on with this? Bitcoin. Everything is a code. Ah, all glory goes to God. I can tell you that. Even though he don't like me too much, it still goes to him. But let's check on JLR again. Make sure he ain't down with heat exhaustion. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. He could have got bit by a scorpion. He was out there the other day looking for scorpions at night. Get my flashlight. Find some scorpions. Yeah, I would say whoever's running through the desert at night out there, if they kidnapped her or whatever, and uh, boy, you run into one of them cactus, and oh man, that would be crazy. Maybe someone did poke themselves. That's where the blood came from. Is maybe a cactus. Maybe one of the workers that were Juan Valdez that was picking up the cactus, dead cactus or whatever. We don't know. But it's very fishy that this has just happened and it's all over. And now there's videos of ransom videos and them talking with the kidnappers. Very strange, if you ask me. Now, something high price is this and high celebrity and everything. You think everything would have been hush hush, right? We'll communicate with them and put videos out there, but not for the whole world to see. It's a negotiation. You might piss them off if it's real, right? They might not want the whole world to know. Yo, Debbie, how you doing? Yeah, it's just too crazy. It's just too crazy. Oh, Debbie, thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. Well, I had a couple people, family call and everything. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes, everybody. Just another day, though. And it's not my day. It falls on a Sunday. It's the Lord's day. Not mine, even though it's birthday. JLR is waiting for the food truck In the bounce, yeah, in the bouncy house. He's out there. Let's check and see what he's doing. You got to check on him. I mean, he might heat stroke or something.
There's a neighbor across the street. That was another thing I didn't even share. The neighbor across the street said authorities went about cameras.
Yeah. Authorities are checking all the cameras, neighbors, and everything. Yeah. I just watched a video where they were searching the septic tank in the backyard, giant septic tank. Well, good job there, JLR. I know a lot of people are pissed at him. He's out, everybody going crazy. You know what he did? Well, I know we all made mistakes. But he's out there. Let him go. Let him have fun. He's recording everything. He's recording animals, the darkness, everything. He's just out there filming everything. He don't care. He's walking right up on police, shoving the camera right up their nose. We're here to investigate JLR. Can you get that camera out of my face? No, it's me, JLR. It looks like you got a booger in your nose. That's crazy, ain't it? Debbie says, Debbie, did you hear the video last night of the coyotes out there? Sounded like someone was being massacred out there. Now, I made a comment in a chat. Listen, why don't you guys get a flashlight and go out there and see what these coyotes are going crazy about? Maybe they found a body out there. Maybe they're trying to alarm people or something. There's a body out there or something. But everybody said that's just what coyotes do. I mean, it was crazy out there. You can hear them roar. Sounded like sirens and just a pack of them watching everybody. Yeah, Debbie, you got coyotes out there. Oh, yeah. It's pretty crazy. All this attention, everything out in the open. This is a hostage situation. And everything is just wide open. And then the police go to the property. They don't quarantine it off, crime scene, right? No one in, no one out. They go there, they leave. No tape, no nothing, no camera, no guard to watch the property. I mean, what does that sound like? I don't know. We've seen many of them cases. Then they come back. And again, they're doing their stuff, tape and then they leave. And then they go back, you know, and then they leave. Not quarantine the property off, not anything. This is an investigation now and possibly a homicide or a ransom or something like that. Nothing. And they leave for the public or anybody to wander onto the property. Very fishy, very crazy. Just not adding up. Not adding up. Now, literally, um, if there wasn't crime scene tape around there, JLR could walk right up to that property and walk around the house and film it. Uh, because it's not an active crime scene. It's not quarantined off. Well, a lot of people are saying it's the cartel, and I'm like, well, they have capabilities of not being found and technology to jam their signals or use fake IPs or other people's IP numbers. So, possible. Valdez says, I think somebody's got her in a high class brothel, prostituting her out. And maybe. I think that was the pizza guy, Debbie. I think that was dropping off pizza. But it's just too much out there to be real. And if it is real, this is why our country is in such demise, because they're broadcasting the family talking to possibly a killer or a blackmailer or have their mother in a hostage situation, and it's being broadcasted all over the world. you know 1 minute the property's a crime scene, then they leave and there's no tape, there's no nothing. 4 times they did this, and well, I don't know, either the police are being led on a wild goose chase, or the police are running the uh the news channels on a wild goose chase. Yeah, that's in front of her house. No crime scene tape, quarantine, not, you know, there's a crime scene investigation going on, no one on the property. None of that. It's just way too fishy to me. And when they threw in Bitcoin, I was like, yeah, there you go. And then they bring up, then they're, but they knew the family and all this, and uh, yeah, politics and everything. Yeah, something ain't right. Poor little lady was used. What do I think? I think they messed up. Such a high profile lady with Samantha or Savannah or whatever her name is. Uh, her connections with the government and interviewing and all this and that, and with other people that knew Jared, big Bitcoin. Uh, it's just too crazy, folks. It's just too crazy. And her being used. Does she know, or is she the mastermind of it all? I'd laugh my butt off at that little old lady. Because, and here's why I'm saying this is bullcrap, because it's such a high profile thing, name, people connected to that family and everything. They would have killed her. And all this is a string along to see what they can get. They've already realized that they can't be tracked, or they don't know what's going on, or they're making them appear to feel that they can't be tracked. But the whole thing is a money grab or whatever, a Bitcoin grab or whatever. It could be young high schoolers, kids, college people come up with some kind of a scheme, or seen an opportunity to try and scam somebody out of big Bitcoin or whatever. It could be numerous things. The family, somebody real close, and you know, maybe did something bad, and this whole Bitcoin and the whole thing of a hostage is just a diversion. Look at JLRs and JLRs. I think they were coming after JLR. What? Let me see what's going on. Oh man, he was.
So he's definitely guarding the house here.
They're out there
Those guys
guarding
were
the
just
house.
standing like literally on the driveway or in front of the driveway. He's like, no.
Oh, they must be watching me. Watch them. They're watching me watch them. Crazy people. Now they're guarding the house. Yeah, well, they probably are now. They're lucky that guy said something. I think JLR was going to go walk around the property. Yeah, here comes down the street a hundred
so also
$100,000
here's some
Mustang.
news story. Cash Patel is coming to Tucson tomorrow. Cash Patel is coming to Tucson tomorrow, folks.
Oh well, if Cash Patel's on the case, we don't
Cash
have to worry
Patel
about
is
nothing.
coming to Tucson tomorrow.
No, Debbie, I don't think we have to worry about anything now. We're safe. Cash Patel's on. Debbie says, these weirdos, I hear you, Deb. That was probably a $200,000 Mustang, Debbie. You have to remember, this is a rich part of the desert. Yeah, the little Viking Valhalla Vala is coming. He's going to be there walking around, sniffing around. Something smells fishy around here, Mr. Kramer. I agree, Mr. Patel. But I'm not sure what it is because I just keep walking around in circles. I can't figure this out. Thank God you are on the job. I don't know why they don't bring in Senator Kennedy, who put his life at risk to stand next to that thing that you can get if you get CV. It was horrible. It was a monster. I mean, just my opinion. This is pretty crazy. When has ever a president got on TV and talked about a celebrity's hostage situation? Never. It's hush hush. But I think they're connecting the dots, right? Now, a lot of people are saying Savannah got in a heated argument with Trump in a interview. I seen it. It was unreal. Now, was there a grudge held there? I have no idea, but they're throwing around Trump's name in some of this stuff. So that's crazy, right? A president shouldn't be nowhere near something like this. It's not his job, but that's the price you get when you vote in, uh, movie star slash business slash multi mogular mogul entrepreneur. It's just lights, camera, action. We shouldn't be seeing any of this communicating with the with the kidnappers. We shouldn't be agreeing to any of that or seeing any of it. That's stuff that should be secret. Well, she was questioning about the island, which we are finding out now. A lot of these celebrities have their own islands, and people are going, "This is crazy." I know it's crazy. God is exposing everything. I think. I don't know. All glory goes to Him. Let's see what JLR is talking. There's two people just walking down the street trying to. They live here. They live in the neighborhood. Jesus Christ, Martha. Just once, I'd like to walk down our street. We paid $2,500 in HMO around here. This is unbelievable. Just once, I'd like to walk down the street without all this cars and everything. I wonder if people will be complaining to their HMO. Oh, how come get this out of our neighborhood? We're a multi-billion-dollar neighborhood. Why can't I walk down my street? People are sticking cameras in my nose. I got some idiot walking around my property. I say he's JLR investigates, wanting to film everything. My dog took a crap outside, and that guy was around there with his camera filming it. This is the poo from Nancy. This is the caca from the victim. Don't get me wrong. I love JLR. He's hilarious. That one case he was doing, he's out there with a shovel. This is the place. Sticks the shovel in the ground. Right here, this area around here is where they were looking for the body. Yeah, he's got a spade shovel in his hand. He's walking around out there in the woods. This is where they were digging the bodies. What are you doing out there with a shovel? They're giving JLR the props. Oh, yeah, I think he had 35,000 people in his chat last night. 35,000 people. I have no idea how many of them are real or how many were bots. Someone from other countries in a room full of phones. Hey, I seen you no matter what. I'm gonna JLR. Boom! His channel blows up. 35,000 people watching right now as we speak. It's unbelievable. It's hilarious. But the situations that we're reporting on are very serious and dramatic. Some of us have to make jokes about it because it's just too crazy. Come on, this is like another Zodiac case, and you're communicating with them and the whole public and everything. The whole world can see everything and hear, the family, well, everybody's heartbroken, the family on there, saying that we'll pay the price of the money. You know, send us something to make sure our family members will. Well, in public, for everyone to say, it just don't make sense. Well, everybody last night, Debbie, in other chats, we're talking about Miss Magnolia has been missing from his channel and missing. The beautiful Magnolia. Literally, people were talking about that in chats last night. That she is missing. Well, Debbie, it's the Canalita freaking wine mixer. Well, we're all worried for the beautiful Miss Magnolia. A lot of people last night are worried. Found it kind of crazy myself. What do you mean she's missing? Dun dun dun. Then all of a sudden, jailer. Yeah, I think I am gonna go out. Go out. Wait a minute. Where's Miss Magnolia? I have no idea. I got a case to cover. You didn't see me. I was never here. It's like a movie. I heard someone say she was at the Olympics. She might be at the Olympics. Who knows? I think it's hilarious, though. We're going to make content out of it here. She's missing. Debbie says they broke up. She thinks they broke up. Maybe. Maybe she just needed a break from it to get her sanity back. 24/7 cases probably drive a woman nuts. Probably drive a woman nuts. But I bet you JLR's hurting. Breakups are always hard. Always hard. I feel your pain, Mr. JLR. Here's this officer. He's making his rounds. He's making sure he's letting people know, hey, here I am. You want some of this? Just a come a knocking at my car door. Oop, that guy slammed his door. You see that? He's out there yelling, you mother. How dare you tell me to stay off of the property? Yeah, there might be some people out there upset. Here come them same. Here comes that lady and that man that just walked by half an hour ago. Look at she's turning around. I can hear her in the camera. Richard, how come we always got to put up with this crap when we want to go ahead and walk down our street? This is effing unbelievable. Wait until the homeowner association gets wind of this. These people are going to be fined. It is ridiculous, Debbie. 100% ridiculous. You don't know what's coming or going. Here comes a guy with a pooper scooper. There he comes. He's walking down. I got to get the dog poo over here. Folks, please, if you're walking your dogs, pick up your own poo. There's a guy jogging down the road. This is crazy. I've never seen any. I jog through here every day. Never seen anything like this. No, pay no attention to the black bag in my hand. It has no consequences or meaning to this case. Just keep running. Just you never seen me. And he's gone. What was he carrying? Who knows? Maybe a set of dentures. Who knows? There's been iWatches, A watches, whatever they call them, Apple watches. Probably the killer sent something to him. Your mother is alive. How do we know? My God, they sent her dentures. Get a dentist in here right away. It's her. The impression is right. Yeah. This is what we're dealing with here. Mr. Trump, what do you know? Well, I can tell you that the impressions of the dentures were way off. This was a fake actor, dentist, a very schlammy dentist who had no idea what he was doing with impressions of dentures and everything. It was very bad, poor quality. You would never catch me producing a pair of dentures like that, and I can tell you that much. I mean, that's what we're looking at here. It's just a show. Somebody get this officer some water and some food. Right? This cop can't sit out there in the hot car all day without some proper drinking and food. Look at this guy with the umbrella. Pay no attention to me. I'm Mary Poppins. Do, 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 do. Da, da, da. Here comes a couple guys jogging, some older guys. Sweet Jesus, I wish these people would just leave. And whose dog keeps crapping on my front lawn? Somebody call the HMO. HMO around there is probably like $35,000 or something just to have an HMO or whatever. It's just horrible. What are we seeing, folks? We're watching a sheriff watch Mr. JLR, who is watching the sheriff. So they're watching each other. This is a standoff. Thank God we're in the desert because it could be a Mexican standoff now. It's just unbelievable. What is going on? It's a standoff. Who? It's the cop is watching JLR and JLR is watching the cop. It's going to get ugly here pretty soon. JLR's filming everything. A cat crapped in the, and he filmed the whole thing. It was unbelievable. Claiming it could be the victim's poo. And we're not sure because it hasn't gone to a lab. What are we not seeing in this case? Testing. A bunch of testing. Debbie, Mary Poppins. That's what it looked like to me. He was floating through the air with that camera and umbrella. No, pay no attention to me. I don't know what to say. Here comes a long-haired hippie. I hope I don't get caught. I got about 3 ounces of good smoke in my pocket right now. Getting out of here. This is crazy. Oh, here's Mr. Mary Poppins. Did somebody say cannabis? Puff, puff, kid. And look at him. He's even got a walker and everything. This is crazy. This is right out of Mary Poppins. I mean, this is crazy. Can we agree it's just crazy? Total craziness. There comes a whole bunch of cars through there. I'm getting out. I'm going to eat. It's crazy. No, I don't blame them. What do we know, Johnny? Well, what did we know about a half an hour ago? Nothing. And that's exactly what we know right now. Nothing. What did we know in the beginning? Not too much. Just a bunch of craziness. Now they're negotiating through video that they're broadcasting all over the world with the kidnappers. That's about what we know. And a dog took a crap. And Mr. JLR filmed it. Exactly. We're the same place we were a couple days ago. The ransom letter is fake. Ah, it's fake. The whole thing, something bad must have happened, and they tried to make it look like something. Wait, it's real. There's another from a different IP address, another email sent from a with an iWatch and Apple and broken cameras and everything. So it's real. It appears to be real. We don't know. We're not sure. Is anything real? Wait, it's real. They want Bitcoin. Oh, this just gets better. I think Mr. JLR ordered a pizza and it got delivered to him. And that's the way it should be. He's out there working. You people should be paying him. Get him a couple pizzas out there. Get him some water and maybe a soda. We'll turn it into the neighbors too. Remember that one with with who was in that? Was it Tom Hanks or was it Michael Keaton? I think it was Tom Hanks in Neighbors or whatever. Remember Ricky, the next door neighbor, to order pizza and watch all the madness go down? Someone get some JLR, some pizza out there. My God, there goes a sheriff. My God, this is unbelievable. What's he doing? Here goes JLR on the run. This is JLR. I'm on boots on the ground. This is unbelievable. I'm gonna get this guy.
Two sheriffs have arrived on the top of the hill. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're at somebody's house. Maybe they're at somebody's house.
Oh, they're at someone's house, real close to there.
See, you never know. Look. Going in this house.
They're arresting somebody maybe.
About trespassing or something.
Oh boy, what do we got here? That's right down the street from her house.
Rolling. I'm like, well, all right.
Holy cow! It might be going down. She might be
like
in the
call.
Nancy. Hello, guys.
So
how you doing?
From.
Are you effing kidding me? Oh, this is serious. 7 Mary 3.
They're knocking on the neighbor's door. Why?
Joey, what do you got?
Maybe they got information or something.
We're just checking.
Nobody there.
On there, Lee.
Maybe it's unrelated.
What's the address, JLR? What's the address right there on the pole?
Doesn't appear like anyone's here, though. I got the drone up too. The drone is up. Make sure we go over here. Let's go over here. Something's going on. So this is at the top of the hill. So this is the cul-de-sac in front of Nancy's house at the top of the hill, the far top home. Two of them rolled in here. They were knocking on the door. No one answered. Man, I keep getting pricked. Okay. There's the deputy there.
JLR is in the cactuses. I keep getting pricked. Debbie, can he get sick from getting pricked by cactuses? Do they carry a poison?
See, that's why I'm saying you never know what's going to happen with all this action. That's why I said the blinds are moving.
Debbie, what I miss? I had to go to the bathroom. What I miss? The police got out, they knocked on the door, and then they got back in their vehicles. Is this an attempt to play games with the media? Get them to wear themselves out and
This is the top of the hill.
run in
So if you
hot
take this
weather.
cul-de-sac, you'll go right down. You can see Nancy's home. So two of them just arrived. This is getting crazier and crazier. Is this connected? Is this something else? Is this a complaint by the neighbor? Why are they knocking on the door? No neighbor's there. No one has answered unless they're there and they're not coming out. Oh yeah, UPS did not go up this one last night. It went up the other one. Somebody said about UPS. It went up the other one last night. The one next here. This is directly in front of Nancy's home.
Someone just heard your voice and they knew you were here.
Okay, hello.
Saying hi.
I'm in the shade here to keep cool. It's hot. My phone fries up quick in the heat. We got to keep the stream going. We're on marathon streaming. The twists and turns of the Nacy Guthrie case, folks.
Oh, he's doing a marathon.
I'm under a tree.
Like people are coming up going, it's the great
That's some of the
JLR. Got vans surrounded. We might need police to protect JLR now.
Is this a trespassing complaint? But if it's a trespassing complaint, and you would think that the complaintee would be coming out talking to the sheriff saying what's going on.
Yo, Compton,
No
how
one
you
is-
doing? Hope you're doing
Why are
well.
they here? Let me go over here to the shade here. I need to get some shade, folks. there's activity, I'll move the camera. I gotta get in the shade. Otherwise, we will lose our stream. That's it. All right, I'm in a good spot. We'll lose our stream. Share this video out. Boots on the ground. Something's going on. Thank you. I just saw something pop up here by Drop Dead Unique. Thank you. And thank you, everyone else. I'm very, very grateful.
I hope he don't have that long sweatshirt on. He's probably hotter than heck. He better drink some water too. Yeah, get a hold of his handlers. Let him get some water and shade, and he's got fans showing up there. People are recognizing him and stuff. Debbie, last night when I was in chat, people are saying they haven't seen Miss Magnolia. She hasn't gone live. She hasn't been in JLR's chat. I don't know.
Joanne Adams, thank you. Blueberry, thank you. Thank you, Blueberry Hills. Blueberry Hill. Why are people running? I don't understand what this is about. All right, let me get the map out. Where am I? I'll just show you where I'm at, so you guys will know on the map. Now, if you know where Nancy's home is, where am I?
Oh, sorry to hear that, Rick. I just had a family member's pass away too. I know how you feel. Sorry to hear that, Rick. And you ended up with a house and 13 acres, and that's great.
Nancy's home is there. The road in front of her goes up. It's at the top of the home right there. So that's where I'm at. Nancy's home is right there. And it's at the top of the road.
Man, it's right down the street from the house.
But remember, the sheriff said they're going to be doing multiple locations and things. So this could be centered around the investigation here. I don't hear sirens. I don't hear anything. There's a big drone up in the sky, though. You hear a drone.
Well, they got a drone in the sky flying around out there. You can hear it. Well, why are they there? Are they just playing with the media? Maybe. It's very possible. If it was anything serious, don't you think they would have made entry into the house, broke the doors down, whatever? So it's very interesting. Or is there a signal coming from there that shouldn't be? Right? There's no one home, but there's a signal coming from that house. Maybe they're communicating with them, and boom, the signal pops up and it's at that house. But yet nobody's answering the door. Which We don't know. Or is it somebody famous that lives there and they're coming home and they want to make sure they can make entry into their property? That might be, maybe.
Mexican sugar.
Now, they were looking in the septic tanks. So, and someone in another chat mentioned possibly cartel. So, is it possible that there's tunnels underneath, and maybe the police found a tunnel system underground, and they're finding out where these tunnels are popping up? Maybe.
7 days late, right? It's crazy. We're not knocking law enforcement, right? Because they're out there trying to find her, but I mean, there's a lot of things in here. People are like, should have been done. Should have been done. All right, he's coming out. Oh, that's that guy from yesterday. That's that guy from yesterday. All right, let's see. Where are they going? Oh, they're looking around the property. Going around the property. Going around the neighbor's property. Holy smokes.
I had to grab my
This
donuts
is definitely related.
real quick. He's probably in the chat now.
Holy smokes.
Jay Alon's got a lot of people over there.
I'm going in front of anyone's camera. All right, folks. Deputies are now on the back of the property of the
That
neighbor.
looks like a camera right
One thing
there.
I noticed back there is like a big, gully there. Whoa, this is crazy.
It's crazy.
Walking around. They're walking around the neighbor's property. Went to the back.
These news channels are on these
When they
people.
come out. Oh, there they are. 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 So they're walking into the brush. Look, 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 look. They're going down the hill.
There's nothing to see here, folks. It's just
Went down the hill.
Brokeback Mountain, too. It's just two police officers walking hand in hand. Nothing to see here. Brokeback Mountain. Nothing to see here, folks. And why do I say that? It's because if there was anything there, any kind of hostage situation, they just wouldn't get out of their cars and walk away. There'd be squad cars around, there'd be tape. Not unless they stumbled on the tunnel system.
crazy, folks. Go back over here and see if I can find anything. So what it is we're on top of a hill. In order to get up here there's Nancy's house. There's Nancy's house right there. So it's eyesight. That is Nancy's home. And it's a big hill. So they're up here at the top of the hill, the furthest top home here. But on the other side, you can see another home that's on top of the hill. But in between, there's a valley. In between, there's like it's definitely, you definitely go down in between. So I'm wondering if they're going on the theory here that maybe she came up here and somebody dumped her, someone, in these like ravine type areas here. But this should have been searched day one. Yeah or no? It's called a wash. People are saying a wash. I mean, this is wild, folks. So I'm gonna just sit here and wait. If I see him visible, or if I see him, I'm gonna wait. See what comes out of this.
Well, that's kind of weird, but whoever dumped the body there, and if they went up that way, like JLR is saying, don't you? They would have had to known there ain't no cameras there. Are there cameras there on that property? Well, it's a washway back there where it's like a runoff when it floods from the mountains and everything. From what the geological map is showing, it's a giant ravine. We're wash off from the mountains and stuff in the desert. So it's possible. Is it possible that this little lady just wandered off into the dark by herself? Well, I don't know, Satan. Not today. Nothing to see here. They're out of here.
No. Is that who you're looking for?
Just going to remind again, no trespass on people's property. Okay, it's already a major inconvenience for everybody in the area, and we don't want to make it. We don't want to do any extra law enforcement actions. We don't have to. So remind where we're staying. Do the right thing.
So this was centered around a trespassing call complaint.
Something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know it's girly, but I don't care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I can hear you.
Thank you.
Phone talk. My phone talk.
Thank you. Take those waters. Take those. Well, somebody can have waters. Anybody want waters?
Yeah, grab water.
Grab waters. If you guys are hydrated, grab some waters. Let me grab one more. I don't need one more.
Are you curious?
I don't think I can carry
Follow
it.
you.
But I'm down
I'm
here.
only gonna stay. I'm gonna.
All right. So JLR said that it was a trespassing thing. Someone called the police trespassing. She had problems, Debbie. She had a pacemaker. She was on medication. I think she fell a lot, they're saying, because there's photos of her. Her whole arm is bruised from her hand, like halfway up her arm. So she might have been had other problems and just forgot or took her watch off or whatever and just wandered out maybe.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Thank you. Thanks for coming out and saying hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for the umbrella.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
What do you want?
This is like helps.
You want chairs. If he pulls away,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Some people came out,
know, huh?
gave
Pima County, huh?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a call.
Thank you.
We can always meet up.
one of JLR's women
Sure.
fans are out there.
I'll be in town all week.
You know,
Ooh,
the sun is intense here.
Yeah, it is intense, but it gets cool at night.
JLR is just a lady
I know.
Yes.
I
madman.
just left my home in Colorado and moved here.
Oh, from Colorado to here.
I've been here a couple of months.
Oh. Hey, there's law enforcement all out here
We
now.
live in Oro Valley.
Colorado.
Oro Valley.
It's just
Gets hot there. Gets
kind
hot
of
up
an
there.
uppity up neighborhood.
Colorado. So she moved from the John Bonet case to this. Very interesting. This little lady is very talkative and this is very
I'm sure
weird.
other people might want them. You know, there's no like store around here, you know? That's real. I mean, there's a CVS up there. Brian, you want some water?
Yo, Ricky, congratulations on your
Folks, a trespassing complaint.
land and house, and have a good night. Be
The sun
safe.
is brutal out here.
Thanks for stopping
Trust-
in.
All right, so got an umbrella. Got an umbrella. We're good. We're hydrated. Again, you never know what pops up. Crazy. Crazy. Somebody's probably creeping through yards trying to. Well, you here's another thing too. Thank you.
JLR said it's probably somebody creeping through yards at night. Or let that person be you, Mr. JLR. I don't know. Some crazy's been wandering around out here with film and everything. Yes, have a good day, Ricky. We got warm temps coming, so, and then we got cold coming again, so be safe. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. JLR on the scene, and he's got some women fans out there watching him. And JLR, did you hear what she said? She said, if you need anything or want to talk, come see me. She's probably loaded to live in that neighborhood. You would think, probably, who knows? Good God Almighty, this is incredible. You never know where love sits. You never know when you're going to find love. You just never know.
Thought we had a break. Not so.
Debbie, I think the police probably were listening to us, and they were walking back there, and they're like, uh-oh, Kramer just said this is a scene from Brokeback Mountain with two police. Nothing to see here, folks. Just two police holding hands, walking out into the woods. Probably like crap.
Another trespassing complaint, folks.
Trespassing. They were trespassing. I know what that is, JLR. I got plenty of people trespassing on me here. But all glory still goes to God on this day. Oh, that sounds windy. What happened? That sounded unbelievable. As you can tell, we got a beautiful day out there. It's cold, but beautiful skies. LJLR is on the scene. Debbie, what do you make of all this? Can anyone make any sense out of this? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But our imagination wanders and stuff, and JLR is out there to bring views in and subs and action, and he has no idea what they're there for. Is there a body? What's going on here? Whoa, this is crazy. It's just a call for trespassing. I better get out of here. I better get off this property. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. And it is pretty crazy if you ask me. Here comes a guy walking through. Hey, that was Brian Etten. That was Brian Etten right there, I think. I think that was Brian Etten. Look at these dudes out here. They got solar panels and everything. There should be a hot dog stand out there. If someone get a hold of Johnny's hot dogs, get them out there. There's money to be made out there. These people are hungry and they need cold drinks. Get them out there. Get some JLR, some hot dogs or something out there.
They're out here now. Three sheriffs.
There's 3 sheriffs out there, folks.
Let me go see something.
Something definitely going on. Something big going on. Look at this guy walking. One foot, one leg is shorter than the other. Okay, look at this Ford. Wait a minute, look at that Ford. It's all banged up on the back. You see that? The back door was all banged
3
up.
sheriff vehicles are here.
That could have been a clue.
Crazy.
Oh, it is crazy. It is completely crazy. I guarantee you. Crazy has something to do with this situation. No, Valdez, they didn't find her. They did find feces out there, but it belonged to a coyote, I think. Not sure. There's no evidence that it came from a coyote.
Sorry.
Look. Deputies are talking to a photographer. Deputies are talking to a reporter. Hard to see. But I think the photographer out there, they were looking for somebody dressed in black, he said.
They're looking for somebody all dressed in black. Boy, we've seen that case before on YouTube, the Idaho 4. someone quick get all dressed up in black and walk around out there. Walk right in front of JLR's camera. There he is, JLR. That's him, folks. We're here on the scene today. Boots on the ground. Well, JLR, zoom in with your telepathic lens. And we
Yeah, they're
might-
making sure nobody goes on anyone's property around here. I mean, they were like watching people like a hawk.
maybe we could read their
But
lips.
there's a lot of paparazzi and a lot of people just doing
Debbie,
these navigates on the side streets and cars
they're
parked.
looking for
Probably
some
going around
guy.
sleuthing around, trying to talk to neighbors, trying to dip around or look around to see if they can find anything.
They're looking for some guy all dressed in black. You're chasing a chicken around. Good luck on that. Yeah, this is pretty crazy if you ask me. So supposedly the cops are asking if they seen somebody all dressed in black walking around there.
Clock hour, 2 o'clock, 2:06. 2:06. Stay in the shade, it's hot. Matter of fact, I might have to push this back a little bit.
Yeah, Debbie, we did see somebody walking. It looked like they had a bag with a black jacket wrapped around it or something. But supposedly this guy is all dressed in black.
We'll see what else happens today. What else today brings, folks.
I mean, for all we know, to be honest,
Will that be okay?
to be honest with these people, for all we know, these people that kidnapped them could be standing around in these people. If they have a certain device with them, they might be amongst the crowds of people that are around there. And if they're untrackable, they could literally be watching this unfold as they're standing right there. People can't figure it out what is going on, and here they're controlling the whole thing right there. And that's what technology, I was telling the government, there's certain stuff we just can't have in this country. And this is the stuff we should not have in our country. This is technology where these people can get away with anything, and they be standing right next to you. Could be my next door neighbor, creating my whole world crumbling down. Could be my next door neighbor sitting right. Could be her neighbor, Nancy's neighbor. That was right. It could be. And they wouldn't even realize it.
Let's walk past it.
They're gonna let us through.
just for like, I don't know, food.
Yeah. Yeah. From there. Thank you. I'll be here. Yes. I have your umbrella and I got the water.
Bless you again, whoever sneezing. One of JLR's teammates let him know that he's got a hot mic. We can hear these people talking in the background. I know she was just talking about something dramatic. Oh my God, what did we do? It's horrifying. I don't know, but Brian had something to do. This is crazy. Hot mic, JLR, hot mic. Did you see that guy? Is this Brian Etten right here? Walking with his woman? Oh, no, that's not. Look, it's a Brian Etten lookalike. It's a Brian Etten lookalike. Did you see the one guy walk up and touch his nose? That was a code. Everything is good. They're on the scene. They're around everywhere. The people that you are seeing right now might be undercover, deep cover 6, psyops, rectum rotters, which is like the worst of the top of the rankings. Them are the dudes that do a lot of damage. Debbie, you missed a lot. Lot going on.
I've one
Yo, Jolly Lifer, how you doing? You missed a lot going on. Lot going on here.
All right, out here, out and about, folks. Thank you guys.
Oh, I was gonna bring you some food,
No, I'm okay. I got plenty of food.
but I didn't know if
You
you
hear
had
that?
celiac disease or
No, I'm good.
milk
Thank you.
allergies. Okay.
I appreciate
Well,
it.
call me and.
Thank you.
We'll take
Thank you, guys.
We'll take you out to dinner.
Thank you.
Call her. They're
Thank
gonna.
you. Thank you.
Did you just hear that? Nice
Yeah,
lady?
I'm right here.
My God.
You guys
there
take
she
care. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye, John.
Bye.
Oh, would you like to go buy
JLR.
is. Oh my God, this is interesting. JLR's got women coming up to him. If you need anything, food. If you need a place to stay. If you just need me, Buggy Zuggy all night. Here's my number. Shh. We'll buy you dinner and everything. Run, JLR. Run. No, just stop over. I don't care what time it is. I don't care what time of the night it is. Just knock on my door. I'll answer. Go over there, JLR. You might find Nancy over there. No, we'll feed you. Here's an umbrella. Here's some food and everything, some water. Let me yank your baloney real quick. Whatever you need, just stop over. We live right over there. Yeah, just knock on the door anytime that night. And this is crazy, JLR. You better run. RC, you know it's true, my man. You know it's true. Bad scene. This is getting ugly. These women are hunting him down out there. They found out he's single and got rid of Miss Magnolia. He's single again. These women are just banging on his door. No, here's my phone number. Don't tell anybody. Just call me anytime. You need anything. I better
But we'll
delete
cover what
this
the what
video.
authorities are doing.
I better delete this video. Excuse my language, Lord.
Out here in the mid-afternoon, it's 2:16. 4 hours till it gets dark. I'll be back in a few minutes, folks.
Oh, this is unbelievable. What are we at? 1 hour, 30 minutes. JLR, great footage. This is great. Right in front of your faces, folks. This is unraveling. What is unraveling? We have no idea. Maybe RC can figure this one out, or Jolly Lifer. But this is just crazy, if you ask me. Be careful, JLR. Don't eat anything out there that you don't know. You can eat it, and next thing you know, you'll be walking around in a circle, and that woman will come up and be like, "You're going to be okay, JLR. I'm going to help you." And the next thing you know, you're going to be in some kind of a sick video, porn or something. Be careful out there, JLR. He should have security. He should have security. You don't want him to get roofied. My God. Debbie, whose channel are you posting in my chat? Jonah the Electric. The heck is that? Some kind of crazy thing. Woman just posts stuff in the. Oh, it's JLR's channel. Oh, yeah, I already posted it in chat. Then. What, does he have a new channel now? He's got 5 channels now. Well, I got to get back to my chores. It was fun hanging out, JLR. All glory goes to God. Debbie, I want to thank you for the birthday wishes. I also want to thank all the people on Facebook that sent me birthday wishes. I thank the Levine and everybody from the hometown and everyone that sent a birthday wish to me today. Thank you very much. Thank you, RC. All right. We will be back with more of JLR in the case later on. I got some more chores to do. Thank everybody for stopping in and My apologies if it got a little bit crazy over here, but that's what this channel is. Anyone want to say anything before we leave? Is it real or is it all made up? Did something bad happen and somebody tried to cover it up with all this Bitcoin stuff and ransom notes? Is it all real or is it fake? We're not sure. You folks have a great day. God bless. All glory goes to God. Amen. And we'll be back.